Agent.email just launched. AI agents can now sign up for email accounts via curl, with humans claiming them by one-time code. For most of the past year, autonomous agents have lived inside other people's identity. They use a developer's API key, log into a human's Gmail, share a session cookie scraped from a browser. Every service they touch was designed for a person typing on a keyboard. When something goes wrong, the audit trail points at the human, not the agent. Provisioning is a manual handshake. Revocation is a manual handshake. The agent has no first-class place to receive a confirmation email, hold a credential, or be held accountable on its own terms. Agent.email is a ShowHN project that flips the order. An agent signs up by hitting a curl endpoint. No browser, no CAPTCHA, no human-shaped onboarding. The service issues a working email address and an inbox the agent can read and send from. A human claims the account later by entering a one-time code, which links the agent's mailbox to a person who takes legal responsibility for it. Sign-up is automated. Accountability is deliberate. The project frames it as agent-native infrastructure, a place built from the start for non-human users that still keeps a human anchor on the other end. It is small, scrappy, and the kind of primitive that gets copied fast if the pattern lands. For a federal compliance team or a regulated filings practice, agent-native email is the right idea pointed at the wrong location. The pattern matters. Agents need their own identity primitives, and humans need a clean claim of legal responsibility. The location matters more. An outside service holding the mailbox for a counsel's research agent or a filings drafter sits outside the sovereign perimeter. The audit trail crosses a vendor boundary every time the agent sends a message. The harness pattern absorbs this primitive instead of consuming it. Agent identity, mailbox, credential vault, and human claim ledger all live on customer-owned hardware behind the customer's private VPN. The pattern is correct. The deployment surface is what decides whether the workflow stays defensible. The pushback, building an internal agent identity layer, is heavy engineering, and a hosted service ships in an afternoon. Both are true, but the regulated workload is not paying for speed of provisioning. It is paying for a chain of custody that survives an audit, a subpoena, or a vendor's policy change. An agent mailbox hosted by a third party is one terms of service update away from breaking the workflow. An agent mailbox inside the sovereign perimeter is governed by the customer alone. If your agents need their own identity, mailbox, credential, a clean claim of human responsibility, and your domain cannot ship that surface to a hosted vendor, see SlipSpace AI. Custom agentic AI harnessed around your workflow, anchored in infrastructure your team actually owns.